and welcome to Smell the Coffee. It's a quarter to the weekend and we couldn't be more excited to be bringing you today's episode of Smell the Coffee.
Yeah, it's almost Friday, guys. We're almost there. We almost made it, eh? I don't know. I'm looking forward to the long weekend, to getting some R&R, some much needed R&R.
A little bit of rest and relaxation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is why I love this first half of the year. So many holidays.
But this is the last, right? This month is the last.
Yeah, and then
after this, no more holidays.
No.
No more.
Then we
holidays.
are just no, go rough.
Yeah.
Go rough. I think there's one more, but then only in August.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. But anyway, we do have quite the show for you guys. We're talking a lot of exciting, bizarre, crazy news. We are, of course, talking about Kim Kardashian and how, not Kim Kardashian per se, but we're talking Skims, her lingerie brand, and how some cocaine was found in there.
You see, all these celebrities that own businesses, and all of a sudden, they are like billionaires and whatnot. I mean, because I've never, the one that I generally think most of these celebrities, are running some schemes with their companies.
Well, lucky for Kim,
yeah.
She has distanced herself from the whole thing, saying that Skims is not affiliated with the delivery guy or whatever it is. And even the police and the Border Patrol basically said, yes, there is no involvement right now between Skims and the cocaine found in the truck.
Oh my word, where there is smoke,
there's fire. You think so?
Where there is smoke, there's fire.
I don't know, man.
Where there is smoke, there is fire.
But we'll dive a little bit into more detail after the break. But for now, let's get into our Reel of the Day segment.
I will swallow a car before I say, at least he come home to me. I will drink a 2-liter of McDonald's Sprite. I will eat a roast beef sandwich from Arby's. The extra sauerkraut. Too much self-respect for yourself. Let him stay where he at. If he's on the block, leave him on the block. If he's in a car, leave him in a car. If he's in an apartment infested with rats and roaches and ants, leave him there getting chewed up.
I've never understood that. Unless he's coming home to me. Nah. We've spoken so many times about how we know people that are married and then they come home and then for an hour they're chilling in the garage, and then they get inside the house for another hour they're in the bathroom just to try and avoid the person that they married.
It's fine, guys.
It's honestly so fine. I think we should just take our L.
Yes.
It should come to a point where it's like, Glenn, we've tried.
I think we should stop shaming divorce. I think that's the problem, because there's a whole, oh no, she's a divorce. Oh, that one went to go get divorced. Did you know Diana got divorced?
And not just that.
And then we laugh at, but guys, I would rather be the person that you guys are laughing at because, oh, she got a divorce, than the person who is saying, at least he comes home to me.
At least he comes home to me.
You
look like a clown saying that.
I would rather.
Someone said to me, it's because you've never been married, so you wouldn't know. I was like, oh, sorry. No, you don't understand. It's not just that. I said, I am so sorry, but one thing I know is I'ma leave. If you show me I'm not wanted here, sweetie, I'ma leave. I'ma take my L and go. I'ma pack up my bags and be like, shop.
I would rather wash the whole event with a toothbrush.
With a toothbrush, yeah. Then say, at least he comes.
At least he comes. But Chomi, if you find me saying things like that, just know.
I can't beat you up.
Please beat me up. I was telling my guy friend this, and then he was just like, "No, I can't beat you because you're a girl." I'm like, "Okay, cool, but just know it's witchcraft. Like,
yeah,
just
it is.
know
It's
not me.
Witchcraft. No, I can't beat you up.
Come beat me up properly. Take me away from that house. Clearly, something is not okay.
Something is off.
Yes.
I'll even bring a priest so that we can do a whole exorcism because. What do you mean? At least he's coming home to me. You don't know him like I do. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, balance me real quick.
You don't know him.
People keep saying to me, no, it's because you've never been married, so you don't understand. I said, you know what? My mama always said to me, come home.
Come home.
My mother has always said to me, you are loved at home. Come home. If
Pack your
anything
bags.
happens, just come home. My mom is always ready with open arms.
And
She
you
said
know-
to me she'd much rather have me come back home in one piece than to
Than to
either
just-
come back in a casket or to come back miserable, depressed, and just a shell of myself.
Yes. Now you need 10 years to recover.
No, I need 10 years to recover. Guys, no.
It's fine. And let's stop pressurizing people. And like, guys, things break. It doesn't mean like, oh, we got married and now it's supposed. If it's not working, it's generally not working. You've tried everything.
But let's quickly talk about that, right?
Yeah.
The fact that there's also church that plays a role, because church basically looks down on divorce and they say that divorce is not recognized in the Bible. And so there's also this stigma and pressure from church, there's stigma and pressure from the parents,
society
from
as well.
society, because parents are like, you want me to be known as the mother of a divorcee?
What
Or
are you doing
like,
with our
why-
with
you know,
our name?
just stay.
With the family name.
Do you think I've stayed this long because I loved your father or your mother or whatever? I will stay just because you made a commitment. No, but guys, at the end of the day, if you are miserable and you're unhappy,
Yeah.
just leave. Imagine home day. You know how you and I love going home?
Oh, I can never imagine
Like-
hating to go home. Now I'm like, Chomi,
like,
let's
oh.
stay. Diana's like, I'm tired. Like, oh, let's go home. I'm like, no, Chomi,
Let's
one more
go.
drink.
One more
I'll
drink.
buy you a drink. And
One
let's
more
stay.
drink. Can I come over, Diana? Can I? It's like, yo,
Glenn, go home.
Go home. It's here. And I've seen so many people do that. I've seen so many
Wait, they don't want to
people-
go home, right?
They don't want to go home. People are taking trips just to avoid being at home. Colleagues, me, I love my house.
They are there at work till 10 p.m.
Till 10 p.m. And you're like, why are you there?
And sometimes you just
Oh.
find them watching a series. I'm like,
Really?
You can go watch this at home.
Ah,
bruh.
no, guys.
Bruv, I've seen this.
Ah,
I've seen
no.
this. And it's so sad. Guys.
I feel like you should just cut your losses.
Cut
and
your
say, you know what?
losses.
I was having a conversation with my aunt the other day, and we were basically talking about this whole thing. And she said she also advises her daughter that if you guys have been married even for just 2 years, even if it's for a year, and you already start to say, hey,
I'll be shown flames here.
I'll be shown flames. Leave. Leave before you guys get assets together. Leave before you guys have children.
Yes.
Because then now that complicates everything a whole lot more. And also the things that you ignore in a relationship are the things that are amplified in a marriage. So if he ignores you now, Chummy, best believe when y'all is married, he is going to show you flames. Okay? And obviously you guys may come for me and say, Diana, but you've never been married, you don't know this. Maybe, but I have heard these things from people that have been married. I've gotten advice from people that have been married saying, you know what, this is advice from married people. Saying at the end of the day, right, take your time, don't rush into marriage. It's better to wait long than to marry wrong.
Ooh, say that again.
It's better to wait long than to marry wrong. And there's no such thing as marrying late. What do you mean you're marrying late? Is it 9 p.m. or what? There's no such thing as marrying late. Rather, you take your time. Rather, you have your standards so up there and people tell you you are so delusional, you're never going to find a person like that. It's fine, because there's nothing worse than settling. There's nothing worse than waking up 10 years later and realizing you're so miserable and you end up hating and resenting your spouse because now you feel as though your spouse coerced you into this. But at the end of the day, they didn't coerce you into this. At the end of the day, you decided, you know what, I'm going to lower my standards and I'm just going to settle for whoever it is because Glenn and Kaya and Aina and everyone around me has gotten married and I need to get married. It's fine. More and more people are choosing to stay single because they know what it's like in these marriages.
And you know what's crazy, right? Most of the divorced people I've talked to, they will tell you the moment they knew. One woman told me when she was saying, I do, something in my gut. And 10 years later, she's divorcing him. And I'm just like, Chomi, why did we wait so long? Another guy said it was in his first year in the marriage. He knew.
That should have been
And
a
he
sign to
stayed another
leave.
20 years.
No,
Yo,
no.
and
no.
he's like, and to get out was so hard.
It is, because also
Yeah.
as human beings, we're so used to, I don't know, we have fear of change, most of us.
Yeah.
Because that's like, but I've been with Glenn for 10 years, man. Like going back in the
We know each
dating pool,
other's
we know
dirt.
each other.
Yeah.
And now going back into the dating pool. So in a way, I also understand. But at the same time, guys, I value my happiness, man.
Chomi.
I value my
Chomi,
happiness.
maybe because I've been alone for so long and,
Yeah.
I've had the heartbreak and I've had to go through a heartbreak or heartbreaks. I'm willing to break my own heart for my happiness. Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? I'm willing to walk out. I love you, ne, but no.
But not no. And you need to learn to put up boundaries, like firm boundaries to say, you know what, this is not what I want. And in as much as I'm saying this, hey guys, me, I wasn't lying, because me, I will give you chances and chances and chances until like you've shown
But
me.
I do love that you are open to it, but also at the same time, you are like, okay, I've given you all the...
I've given you room.
Dude, like,
I have
I've given you my whole
grace.
bag. I've given you my... There's nothing left.
Yes,
What's
for me
left
to
for me
give.
is to leave. People don't get to that point where they're like, you know what, I gotta have some self-respect here, let me leave. So you're in this 10-year thing with this person who's abusing you, and you're here calling other women. I'm like, dude, girl, no.
Someone said to me, never get married. I said, just because you have an unhappy marriage doesn't mean I'm going to have an unhappy marriage.
exactly.
That's not my portion. Because at the end of the day, y'all are settling. And I know there's that fear of, oh my goodness, but I'm almost 40 and it's okay. It's really okay. In this day and age, more and more people are choosing just to not get married simply.
I'd rather get home to my cats and dogs and goldfish and be happy than to come home to a person that will make me unhappy. So that's that. Anyways, I don't know if we have time for the next reel, but we can take a look at the next reel because you and I can go on a tangent around that topic.
A cake recipe.
So I grew up in Inverness, and that's where I learned how to make a cake.
Okay, yeah. So,
My grandma taught me this recipe. She blew up in Laxton. Then, so I did secondary school, primary school first, secondary school, and then after secondary university, and that's where I learned how to make cake.
oh, okay, great.
And
That's good.
It's. I was born in 2004.
When I've said that's crazy 5 times and you're still going on with your story. Learn to take a hint. Read the room, colleagues. Oh, I've already said, wow, that's crazy.
And
so,
you're
and then, wow, that's crazy. After my third, that's crazy, I'm going to tell you, yo, Chomi, finish your story. How?
And that's the thing with this recipe, people, I don't know, actually people who write recipes, do they all go to the same school? Like anybody
I
who
think
owns a
so.
like, can you just get to the recipe? I don't
Yeah.
care, because also when I'm looking for a recipe, it's when I'm going to the shop, because I'm like, okay, I'm feeling like this, so I'll just type in Google, this is this and this, and then they're like, okay, these are the type of recipes out there. So I'm like, okay, let me see what I can go buy. I'm to get to the ingredients. There's this whole backstory about
So, you know,
how the
my
kids
mom
were playing.
used to cook
Yes.
this for me every night. But then the thing about my mom is, so she was actually married to an abusive man. And then the thing is, one day we had to wake up in the middle of the night and run away.
The
So when we
recipe,
moved to a
Diana.
new house,
But
and it was like,
But the recipe,
The recipe.
So it really pisses me off because sometimes I'm in the shop and I'm like, okay, what do I need? I know I have this, and like, can I get to the ingredients?
but this is why you use ChatGPT.
Oh, actually, I've never used ChatGPT for recipes.
No, what I do is I tell Chat, I'm like, hey babe, these are the ingredients I have in my fridge, in my pantry. What can I make?
And or what can I add to the
Literally,
list?
if you just say what can I make,
Yeah,
it will tell
give
you.
you.
It will give you
Oh.
recipes, and then if you say maybe now, if you want to ask what can I add, but most of the times
Yeah.
you can say I have these ingredients. Do I need some more to make a nice recipe or whatever? It will
Yeah.
give you, because I think there's another app. It's called My Kitchen Pal or something like that.
Where you just-
again you type in the ingredients that you have, and then it gives you recipes that you can make.
that you can try. Wow,
Yeah.
I'll try the one with Chat.
Yeah, try with
Guys.
Chat. Chat will give you like a
Our
lot of
boyfriend
recipes.
Chat, ne? Our boyfriend Chat GPT got us.
As we band together to finish Earth's water
Yes.
because of ChatGPT and AI. As you generate your Met Gala look, as you generate your little stadium video.
Guys, and also the AI posters, I hate them. Oh.
Can we not?
Just
Can
get a
we
graphic
not?
designer, please. Stop doing the
Hey,
AI
graphic
posts.
designers.
No, I hate them. I don't even want to go to your event because your poster is an AI poster.
I said an AI poster, like, just don't. Rather use Canva.
Yeah.
Use Canva. Canva has many, many, many templates you can use. And the problem with AI posters is they all look the same.
Yeah.
You think we can't tell? We can. We know when it's an AI poster. You're just stingy. You don't want to pay a graphic designer. You don't want to pay like what, like a
But like what
$250?
you said as well, fine, you don't have the money for a graphic designer. Go and, play around with Canva and get your poster.
I'm pretty sure even Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint. I know my cousin used to design flyers on PowerPoint.
Yeah, see?
Things like that. Even if you just type in, go to Google and then you type in, let's say, what, audition poster.
Yes. And then you have ideas on how it's
Not
supposed
even
to
just
look.
ideas. It gives you templates.
Oh, really?
There's so many resources out there. I know there's FreePic, there's Canva, like I'm saying. There is What Poster My Wall, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all of these resources. And you just go in, you type in your details, and it looks proper. It doesn't look like this ChatGPT poster. Guys, stop it, man. Stop it. Don't do that. I know we want to be like, oh, but I'm saving money. But you're saving, what, $250 for a poster?
Not even that much.
You can afford $250, and if
Oh.
you can't, like I said, so many free resources online that you can use. On that note, we'll be taking a quick ad break and getting into our top stories when we come back.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises. From artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
In our top stories today, like I mentioned earlier, a truck loaded with Skims clothing meant for a routine delivery was instead used as part of a multi-million-dollar cocaine smuggling attempt that authorities in the United Kingdom say was uncovered at a port inspection. A Polish truck driver has been sentenced to more than 13 years in prison after being convicted of smuggling cocaine concealed within a shipment of Skims underwear and clothing, according to the UK's National Crime Agency. The case came to light after Border Force officers stopped the vehicle at the port of Harwich in Essex on September 5th, 2025. The truck had arrived on a ferry from Hook of Holland, and was carrying 28 pallets of Skims products, the clothing brand founded by business mogul Kim Kardashian. Officials said the Skims shipment itself was legitimate and that neither the exporter nor the importer was connected to the smuggling operation. Investigators later determined, however, that the truck had been specifically modified with a hidden compartment built into the rear trailer doors. In a statement to USA Today, Skims said, Skims is aware of the recent news involving a shipment with our products. We want to be absolutely clear. Skims had no knowledge whatsoever about this criminal activity. We had no connection to the smuggling operation, the driver, or the truck. Now, according to the National Crime Agency, officers used X-ray scanning on the truck and detected irregularities in the trailer's construction. A search revealed a false compartment built into the rear doors where 90 packages of cocaine were concealed. Each package weighed about 2 pounds. Authorities estimated the value of the drugs at 7.2 million euros, or roughly 8.4 million US dollars.
This feels too elaborate.
I mean,
plan.
Drug dealers have gotten creative over the years.
But how would you not know?
No, they were saying that upon further investigation, when they tracked the truck, they saw that the truck stopped for 16 minutes. And the driver could not account for those 16 minutes to say what he was doing in those 16 minutes. So they figured that's when the drugs were loaded.
How do you not know that there's secret compartments and whatnot? So is it just somebody
He
who
knew. That's why he arrested. He was arrested.
No, I'm talking about the business owners, though. That's I'm going back to Kim here.
How would I know?
Pointing fingers here.
How would I know, bro? Because at the end of the day, right?
You are not in charge of
You are not in charge. And it's not like Skims itself has a courier company that is not connected to them, but then it's not like they are a courier company.
Yeah.
So they have to outsource third parties.
So it's probably the third party.
So it's the third party because then, for example, I am a business, right? I am Skims. You are, let's say, Glenora Hauling or whatever, right? And then I request your services and say, hi, Glenn, I have this package. Can you come and pick it up and send it? Yeah. You come and pick it up. I have no idea what your trucks look like.
That I do other extra things.
I have no idea what model of trucks you even use.
Wow, whoa.
You understand?
But people are getting creative,
People are getting very creative.
Like, what? Okay, I do see that. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's not like, because some companies have their own, this is our trucks that we use to.
Yes. But then how many times are you as a business owner using this trucking company? Are you going to go and be like, let me inspect your trucks?
No, of course not.
You understand?
Yeah, I do hear that. So, but very interesting developments.
Very interesting.
But I will not be surprised in the near future because I did hear stories about Hollywood and Hollyweird. I'm not talking about Kim K per se, but just other artists or celebrities that are also doing criminal activities with their businesses. I think with the DDKs, I stand to be corrected here. But
let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay, anyways. Somewhere in England, a British radio station has issued an apology after mistakenly announcing the death of King Charles III during a live broadcast. Former pirate radio station Radio Caroline says the false announcement aired on Tuesday afternoon due to a computer error at its main studio in Maldon. According to a station manager, Peter Moore, the technical glitch accidentally triggered the official death of a monarch procedure, a protocol all UK broadcasters keep prepared for national emergencies involving the royal family. The station then reportedly went silent as required under the protocol, which immediately alerted staff that something had gone wrong. Programming was later restored, followed by an on-air apology. In a statement posted on social media, Moore apologized to King Charles and listeners for any distress caused. He also noted that Radio Caroline has proudly broadcast the royal Christmas message over the years and hopes to continue doing so for so many more years to come. Okay. Whoa. I mean, like,
how can
guys.
you make such an error?
It's a big error. Like, what do you mean?
How do you accidentally?
They're saying it was a programming. So there's a thing that they have installed in their softwares or whatever that goes on per the death of somebody in the royal family, and then the station was just taken over by that, whatever the software is or program is.
Leave these AI things alone.
So it went through the protocols of but that's crazy.
It's
that's
ridiculous.
So crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, coming out and saying thank you for the apology and clarifying, but I can't imagine the viewers, the listeners, not the viewers, that
but
are like,
I'm
driving.
King Charles.
Like you're just living your best life.
That time when you said heaven's new arrival, Diana, the same energy,
same WhatsApp
group, same energy.
It is. Imagine you're there, King Charles, living your best life,
and
then like, you're alive.
When did I die? I'm here.
Diana, you're still alive?
I'm here, bro. What do you mean? But anyway, that does bring us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll catch you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place.